Hello everybody, Tegan here from Inspire Me 360. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Just wanted to share some daily insight and inspiration with you guys today. Just talking about the importance of adopting culture and learning new things while you're traveling. So I think the biggest thing for me or for anybody else that's traveling around, whether you're coming to Canada, you're leaving Canada, or going anywhere in the world, is to adopt the culture, learn the languages, and embrace it as well. For me, seeing it all over the place, I find it like really interesting as well, because there's some people from their own countries who don't even embrace their own culture or whatever it is. They embrace different cultures, which I find super fascinating. And just because you're born in one country doesn't mean you have to adopt a certain kind of culture. You live based on what your values and beliefs are at the end of the day. I think I learned so much with traveling and learning those different cultures, languages, different habits, techniques, all these different things, foods and stuff like that. And I just find it so crazy, because to me the earth is still just one place, but only 6 hours away even, it's a completely different culture, it's a completely different way of living, it's a completely different environment, it's a completely different way of life. And I think there's so many different lessons in each of those aspects, values, whatever you want us to call it, to learn something from those things and those people and those places and stuff like that, and more all encompass or embody you to become a more spiritual person, but also being able to make different decisions based on what maybe other cultures would make their decisions based on. It's not just, I have these beliefs my whole life and I'm going to make my decisions based on this, and this. Once you kind of open that and see that there's so many different types of cultures, languages and stuff like that, you're able to realize, oh my god, like I don't have to base my beliefs off just this one belief system, cultures and values or whatever. There's lots and lots of different ways. I think it really helps with communicating, especially if you're a shy person as well. I think embracing different cultures and stuff like that, learning different languages and stuff can really help break that barrier of feeling like that. I feel like that's been a lot for me, especially having to understand what other people are saying, or have to speak different languages or try different foods and stuff. You have to really put yourself out there. But it's super fun, and I feel like there's benefits to it as well. Not only just you're breaking that being scared or whatever, you're also learning something at the same time. So many different benefits to it. I think especially like one of the reasons I also want to talk about it today as well, I feel like Canada especially, there isn't really a culture sense. When I think of especially Alberta, where we live and stuff like that, I think horses and farms and all these different things like country western, this type of stuff like Stampede. But when you live here for so long, you really only see those things a couple times, and a few times like you realize that we haven't lost it, but there's so many different cultures and there's so many different, it's so multicultural that there isn't just one way of living anymore. There's a whole bunch of different cultures and a whole bunch of different beliefs and ways and different systems and stuff like that. But I find it so interesting too, because if we do have Stampede every year here, and you see lots of different cultures that maybe aren't Western or whatever and don't believe in a lot of the different things, but they still all celebrate Stampede every year, go out with their families and try different foods and different things and their cultures and stuff like that. And I think that's super, super cool. And I think that's important for us as well, to try in different countries. Not that you just go and travel and go on vacation and you say, I tried the buffet or whatever and stuff like that, or I put on the clothing or whatever it is. It's like to truly embody and embrace yourself. Try and go to one of the events or one of the things that they do in those countries, and go and see how they celebrate their festivals and how they do things. and I think you can learn so much from it. It's also super fun, of course, but yeah, I just kind of want to talk about the importance of that today. Understandably, you know, learning different languages and doing all those different things, and it doesn't have to be if you're not traveling either. We've got so much different, you know, cultural things even where we live, you know, different types of restaurants, different types of events, different types of, you know, things that we can go and try and embrace ourselves in those cultures and languages and stuff like that. It is going to be a little bit harder here because it's not in those physical countries and stuff like that, but we can still try them. But this is essentially for, you know, people who end up going traveling the next time they're thinking of traveling, next time they go to a different country and stuff like that, just to be diligent and to be accepting and just open to trying something new and being open to doing something like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning into today's episode of Inspire Me 360. If you did like today's episode, please drop a comment. Let us know what you think. We do typically drop episodes almost every single day, so if you do like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much again, Tegan from Inspire Me 360, and we hope you all have a wonderful day.